Hey everyone, welcome to another video. In this one, I'm going to show you how to play Majora's Mask from the Nintendo 64. This is a decompilation of the game. You will be able to run it on PC. Keep in mind, you will need the original game in a ROM file in order to get this to work. So when you go to the download page, make sure to read the details on that so you can see, the format that's needed. I cannot provide you with links, so do not ask. If you're interested in giving a shot to this, go ahead and open up our browser. We're going to go to two websites. So this is the GitHub page for the program. What I suggest you do is go and read this stuff here to get you familiarized with what you need. But it's basically, just the program and the ROM file. If you want to use the HD textures, I will also show you how to do that. So go ahead here and click on latest. We're going to scroll down to the Windows version. If you are using any of these Intel chips and you have an older Intel machine, make sure to look at this section here. And then for Windows, we're going to go ahead and click on this zip file right there. So go ahead and download that to your system. Extract that to a folder. This one here is optional. If you want to do the HD, texture pack, you want to go ahead and go to this page right here. This will be in the description. We're using this version of the HD textures. So we want to make sure that we click this spot right here, and you're going to download this RTZ zip file for the HD graphics. It is kind of large. It's 4 plus gigs. So make sure, if you want to use this, that you have, a decent system and the hard drive space for it. So go ahead and download that, put that in your system. Once you're done with that, we can go ahead and close out your browser. I suggest you make a folder where you have the, game prepped for install. As you can see, there is the ROM file there. And we're going to go ahead and head over to the other folder here where you put the files in. So you should see something like this. Ignore this one. This is just, I did that for our benefit so we can show you how to get to where you need to go to put the mod files themselves. So this is the file that you downloaded, RTZ. This is the file that contains the graphics, and then this is the mod itself. So just go ahead, right click on that, extract that to its own folder, and you can go inside there and just copy those files to the folder you created that has the ROM inside. Once you've done that, we can actually go ahead and launch this. I'll show you how to set it up like this without the textures first. So just go ahead and double click on recompile or right there. We're going to get that started. Go ahead and hit the Alt Enter so we can maximize that, and we're going to go ahead and select the ROM. So it's basically inside the folder already. So just point to that, click open, and you should get that start game on there. And pretty straightforward stuff here. You can set up the controls here, the graphics here. If you do the high definition textures, I suggest you leave this all as is right here. You don't really need the anti-aliasing if you're using that. That's your preference. 16:9, so it's widescreen. You got your sound options here, and you have your mods up here. This one is default with it. You can choose to turn it off if you want. If you want to configure it any further, you can go ahead and click on there and mess with the settings there. And let's go back to the beginning. So I'm going to go ahead and start it so you guys can see how it looks stock. All right, guys, so I went ahead and loaded this from a save spot. This is the beginning of the game. And this is, how it would look with its stock. As you can see, it does look better than the original version. But, if you get close into the walls and so forth, you can see how it does pixelate the, the graphics, and they look blurry. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this off. And now what we're going to do is go ahead and install the HD textures pack so you can see the big improvement in this. So this is the file we downloaded earlier, the .rtz file, and this is the one that has the textures that we need. So what I'm going to do is go ahead, and I got this saved here to the spot where you need to go. But really quick, I am going to put the, you can get to that maneuvering with your mouse, to the folders, but I want to put a shortcut in the comment section where you guys can just paste it and jump right into here. So once again, let's go ahead and paste those in there. And as you can see, the file has been, included in this directory now. So now when we launch the game, it should launch with the HD textures without any issues. So let's go ahead and start this again, load that game. And as you can see, the screen already has the improvements on there. So we're gonna load the exact same, save game from earlier, and as you can see, the improvements. So I'm gonna jump back to the spot where I was earlier, so you can see the textures. As you can see, as you get close, the textures don't blur up. So as you can see, that looks really nice and crisp. So, super cool way to play this game. If you've never played it before, it's going to be a totally new experience for you. If you have played it before, it is nice to go ahead and play it with the, with the HD textures and, relive it that way. So that is it for the videos. If you guys make use of that, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you guys have any questions, as always, put that in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Let's get that count up, and we will catch you guys on the next video. Have a great day.